through shadows deep where nightmares grow. I see the stars in the hell below. The eye it opens wide. To chaos I'm a guide. Through the warp I glide, but the price can't hide. The stars they sing in a voice so cold. 1,000 secrets no mortals told. Demons dance in the void stronghold. The eye keeps watch as my soul is sold. Is sold. Oh, the colors twist and scream. Not all is as it seems. The eye it opens wide. To chaos I'm a guide. Through the warp I glide, but the price can't hide. A bridge of fire, a path of pain. Every jump I lose my name. The stars I sought now burn my veins. This cursed a gift, it's not a game. The sky explodes bright and shrill. But love's a force no curse can abide. I'll bring her back. Your will be defied. She will be my bride. I'll not be denied. crack in the veil, it whispers low. The third eye burns with an eerie glow. Through shadows deep where nightmares grow, I see the stars in the hell below. The eye, it opens wide. To chaos I'm a guide. Through the warp I glide, but the price can't hide. The stars, they sing in a voice so cold. 1,000 secrets no mortals told. Demons dance in the void stronghold. The eye keeps watch as my soul is sold. Oh, the colors twist and scream. Not all is as it seems. The eye, it opens wide. To chaos I'm a guide. Through the warp I glide, but the price can't hide. A bridge of fire, a path of pain. Every jump I lose my name. The stars I sought now burn my veins. This cursed gift, it's not a game. His tower stands tall where the sky turns black. To the top of the world, hold nothing back. I've seen the storm, I've heard its call. I'll take that step, the tyrant will fall. To the edge of the world I go, where the winds of despair still blow. A father's tears, a daughter's cry, I'll face that wizard, I'll fight, and he'll die. Ground shatters at the wizard's will. Try, 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 try. The sky explodes bright and shrill. But love's a force no curse can abide. I'll bring her back, your will be defied. She will be my bride. I'll not be denied. be denied.
Greetings and salutations, friends! Welcome to another glorious day here at the Tango Hotel. Hope you guys are having a good one. I know I am. Oh, yes, indeed. We are back for more amazing Star Trek Voyager nonsense. And you know what Tango forgot to do? Tango forgot to do Discord. How dare you? How could you do this to me? Why? Why would you do this? Joker! Wolf, greetings. Native API, greetings and salutations. And Sari, how you doing? I do apologize for how long it takes, but a lot of times in between streams, I have to move stuff around, and so it takes me a while to get it set up. So it looks nice, and I would prefer it looks nice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to take pride in your work. You hear me? Oh, yes, indeed, Joker. We absolutely got this. So, my dudes, my bros, my homies. If you would please, join me now for the most amazing and stupendous thing in human history. It's called the simultaneous sip. And all you gotta do, my friends, is grab that cup or mug or glass. Perhaps you have a tankard, chalice, or a stein, maybe a canteen, jug, or flask. A vessel of any kind. You fill it with your favorite fluid. I've got my morning water. It is delicious. It is magnificent. It is Tango made. Just right for that after workout glow. So join me now, friends, for the most stupendously awesome and amazingly kumbaya thing to have ever existed. Went off the rails on that one. And it's happening right freaking now. Go. Oh yeah. That is the good stuff. Cheers, Joker. Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate y'all being here. I very much appreciate it. Absolutely. All right. Without further ado, let's start killing. Let's get to killing shit, shall we? Onward! Onward! Can I move the mouse over there? No, I cannot. Okay, cool. So, just as an FYI, I'm trying something new today. I'm trying not to look this way, because this is where OBS is, and I can see myself. However, the reason I look over there is because it gives me somebody to talk to, right? But now I've got it set up in a way where when I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking directly at my own face. So I can look at the camera and talk to you. And it actually is talking to you instead of me looking over here talking to you. Or looking, and chat is directly above that. So hopefully that works a little bit better. For me, anyway. I don't know how it's going to work out for you guys. We're just going to have to figure it out. All right, what the fuck was I doing? I was doing something dumb. I'm sure it was something dumb. We're full on that. We're full on that. We need some food. We're done in the sector. Did we not go here at all? Oh, that's right. That's right. I was here and I went back this way to grab the hydrogen. The deuterium. Gamers tend to look at the screen when they're playing, so you're not looking into the camera anyway. Yeah, but it's more... So, okay, I'll explain it. The reason I want to look at the camera when I want to talk to you is because I naturally look for my face in OBS. It's a habit I've picked up. It's a bad habit. So that means I turn my face this way. And as you can see, the two little black things on my face, they don't quite fit when I turn my face that far to the side. And so the reason I put the camera there is so that when I am looking at the camera, or so that when I'm looking at myself when I talk, I'm actually looking closer to the camera. So it doesn't fuck these up. Although they do go up because it's actually attached to my eyes and not the glasses. So if I didn't have the glasses on, it would look a lot better, obviously. But the whole reason I have them is because I have glasses. So you can't see the fucking glare. Looks like I need to make them just a little bit bigger. Could just Lean back a bit more. When I look at the camera, you can see the bottom of it. I might just need to make them a bit bigger. No big deal. Okay, so we came this way to get resources. Okay, so we're removing regen alcove, regen alcove, regen alcove. All right. Are we researching the battery yet? Are we getting that? Torpedo, no, disruptor control, room level 3. We haven't even looked at the battery, have we? Looked at it sideways? Is it in engineering or is it in crew? Engineering. Don't care. There it is. 130. 8 turns. 8. So it'll have a total of 1,080. It's pretty good. Don't really know I'm gonna need it though. Oh, that's another thing. If we are full. What do these cost? Okay, so they cost a little bit of rock. I got enough to absorb a couple of those. Are we maxed on deuterium? Well, fuck, we're maxed on deuterium. And both, okay, is this purple rock too? That is, in fact, purple rock. Okay, so we're just full up. I'm just gonna have to waste resources if I want to do this. That doesn't feel very nice. Is there nothing I can upgrade? We could upgrade sickbay. I guess we're upgrading sickbay. Wait, was I not gonna do that for the power? No, we're just gonna keep them off anyway, so we'll probably dismantle it at some point. There was definitely something that I can upgrade. Wasn't this? No, I'm not. I don't have the tech. We're maxed out on that bad boy. Okay, we're missing the tech on that one. Well, what I guess we could do... How much do I have? Regen alcove. Let's pause these. Upgrade that. Just uranium. I came here for the dilithium, didn't I? Ooh, chance of ambush. Hello. Borg cube. We could get some science, but we don't need that either. Yeah, I must have came all this way for the fuel and the dilithium. Because we always need more dilithium, right? Swimming in resources. This is a stage where players tend to switch from survival to grand builds. Yeah, no doubt. Well, it's left me a little bit... Ooh. Small vessel warning us about the dangers, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so invite them aboard. Plus 10 crew and 25 science points. We could exchange some food for science points. I can't just give them my food. Okay. Cool. Send them on their way. All right. So our level 3 shield generator's done. It now produces 75 shields. Upgrade that one too. Why not? Do all the crazy things. Funnily enough, I can afford a maturation chamber again. I have no X-Borg, right? I have one. Uno. Oh, no, no, wait. Quarterless. Okay, so I have one X-Borg. I thought we got rid of all of them. What happened? Did I miss something? I missed something, didn't I? I definitely missed something. So if I'm going to build a regen alcove, I mean, they're all 3s, so I guess we should do it down here. We'll dismantle this one. 7. That's right. 7 is an X-Borg. Thank you. That's right. It did say all X-Borg leave ship. So I'm actually surprised it didn't make 7 leave too. That would have been kind of dumb, don't get me wrong. But don't put it past the game. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna burn. We're upgrading that. We want to burn a turn. I mean, I guess we just say fuck it. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. We waste it. Doesn't matter. I came for the dilithium. Now, here's another question. Do we go for the ambush? I'm feeling a bit froggy. What about you? I say we jump. I say we jump. Okay, yeah, we burned a little bit of resources. I literally don't give a fuck at this point. 12 fucking cycles to build that motherfucker. Oh, I used a lot of the tritanium though. And now we can do this. And I believe... Actually, we're going to get tritanium over here, aren't we? Yes, we are. Sick bay is upgraded. Turn that bitch off. We can't... Ooh, not enough available crew. Yeah, I definitely need to grow some more board. All right. We have entered the plasma storm. And what the fuck did we research? It was this, right? Yes. Disruptor control room. Torpedo, 35% damage on torpedoes. That sounds pretty good. Battery, I'm not feeling the battery, man. I'm just not. In fact, I'm feeling maybe leveling up the board shit. Tractor beam, I mean, we don't need resources, so none of this really matters at the moment, anyway. So, more damage. Or... more damage. More damage. More damage it is. And then we go down here and we go... Boom. Oh, just ate him up, dude. Ate that motherfucker up. Yeah, let's risk the biscuit. Come on. We didn't get ambushed. I'm kind of sad, Panda, on that one. So, we have somebody in engineering? We do not. We're taking 5 damage from the plasma storm. The plasma storm doesn't damage engineering, does it? I don't think it does. I think that's just the other one. Okay, so no chance, no chance, no chance, no chance, no chance. No chance. Boo! Boo! Why you do this to me? Why? Why? You bastards! Damn, it just keeps going, doesn't it? Got more dilithium there. Wow, look at that, dude. What's this one? 182. Ooh, indicates Borg are aboard and seem to have been disconnected from the collective. Okay, so we got more Borg crew right there. No chance. Kind of weird. Oh, there's the ambush. Okay. When's this pop off? Ooh, it just hit. So we've got 5 turns worth of food. Before we have to go to replicator rations. Why is it so fucking high? Do we still have a... Why is it so fucking high? Because we still got the Borg ally. That's why, dumbass. 5 cycles, 4 cycles. Okay, so how much can we hold? 6,250. $7,000. 4 cycles away. 1,800. Let's go get it. Then we'll go grab the Borg boys, and it'll be fantastic, baby. Fantastic. So it doesn't say the actual shields. It just shows the power. That sucks. Oh, that's cool. The Herosian hunting laser actually gives us points. Interesting. The game allowed us to keep it, but lore-wise, they should have left. What? It'll probably leave when we exit the system. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. How much do we have? 550. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll get rid of all these. I think we got enough room now. Excellent. We absolutely do. I kind of feel dumb. I think I should put it there. But is there another twofer? Is there any other? Oh, hey, look. What is this? So it heals all sick and injured crew and export at half speed. So it helps. I wonder. I bet it stacks with sick bay, right? The hull one is a 2x3. Shield matrix is a 2 room. That's probably what I needed to get. Right there. Put it right there. Yep. Is there anything we want to build right now? I mean, the only thing I can think of is like a science lab, but I don't think it's going to make our science less, right? We're at 9 turns for tier 5. Let's seriously doubt building another science lab and throwing someone in there. Is there anybody even available? Icheb. Very nice. Damn, I can't believe Harry is still level 6, dude. I just never take him on missions. Him and Balana and a couple others. The fact that they only have 2 just kind of sucks. Like, you'd think they have command or something. Harry'd have diplomacy or tactical, because he becomes a tactical officer. Harry does in the. He actually becomes Voyager's tactical officer. Fair enough. Especially, let me think. So, if I'm not mistaken, Tuvok, I can't remember if Tuvok goes with them to the Delta Quadrant, but I do remember that once Harry got back, he got promoted to full lieutenant. Like, he literally skipped a grade. Because of all the shit that he did. And so, I think he became the head of security, but I can't remember. He might have been security assistant. I can't, I forget what they call it. The deputy fucking security officer or some shit like that. But yeah, he went into security, so it would make sense that they would give him that. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I mean, we could build another. I don't need another observation lounge. Yeah, I actually don't. We don't really need anything. Cargo bay. Fuck it. Build another cargo bay. Why not? Why not? We still got a few crew slots left too, so fuck it. Fluff it. This would be a 2x3 if I moved this over here. And what was a 2x3? That was Borg? The RU facility. It's only -2 morale as well. That might be worth it. That might be worth it. I'm not sure though. I think we've only got one sector left. And then we win. I'm pretty sure. Absolutely send the fucking shuttle. Go on now. Go on now. So do we do that? Instead of building a cargo bay, I just build crew quarters. Yep. Here. Skadoosh. We killed the cargo bay. And we delete you. Oh. Sweet. All right. Now, we're maxed? No, we're not. All right, let's go get the Borg. Food first. Whee! 5 turns remaining. Okay. Crew quarters are done. 2. Go ahead and upgrade. Bam. I love how I've built like 3 or 4 Borg maturation chambers already. It's great. It's magnificent. So it's the RU, right? Automated repair. Where is this the shield? Yep, that's it. Shield matrix. And then we'll get the RU facility. Excellent. Excellent. Disruptor control room, level 3, baby. Fuck yeah, man. Oh, yes. All the things. Upgrading this bad boy to level 2, right? Crew quarters are done. Gonna upgrade that as well. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We got 2 turns left for food. Okay, engineering's fine. We lost a shuttle. We gave people a shuttle, that's right. We gave somebody a shuttle. Forgot about that. We do not have enough crew. Wow. That sucks. Luckily, we'll have our maturation chamber up and running soon. So, upgraded cargo bay. Yes, indeed. We need 5 crew. Son of a bitch. Cutting beam control. Yeah, the Borg maturation chamber needs to be going right now. Right now. It just sucks. Like I said, we're so close to the end of the game, it feels like it doesn't matter, but we're still gonna do it. We're still gonna do it. Damn it. All to heck. And we're making deuterium. Or no, we're not. We're making plenty rock. So we've got shield matrix. Let's grab the RU. Okay, no, it is deuterium. Excellent. Cutting beam control. Nice. We just hit the frickin' hydro bay. That's crazy. Whew. That'll get you, baby. Okay, cutting beam control is level 2. So we got level 3 phaser, level 3 disruptor, level 2 cutting beam, level 3 shield generator, level 3 shield generator, 2 metaphasic shield rooms. Dude, our shields are fucking hot, dude. We're running at -2 power, though. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I guess we could turn this off, actually. There we go. Nice. What's combat now? Voyager combat power is 396. Almost 4. All right, let's grab the food with the large hydro bay. We lost a little bit. That's okay. No worries. No worries. I feel dumb because I should have moved it over, but you know, whatever. No chance of ambush. Ain't that a bitch? Isn't there one over here? Is it that one? No, that's the double D, though. That oh, shit. That is the double D right there. 2 of them. Fuck. That's the ambush? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's not the only deuterium. That's 1300 right there. All right, we're going to grab this. And I think we're probably going to head down here and then move back up and, you know, move up and down, grab all the good shit we can. I probably should get rid of the Borg ally. That way we're not so, yeah, we're gonna release them. Because at this point, we're probably not gonna get hit by anything unless I actively look for it, so. Yeah, 66, I think we're good. Let's go. You can break 4 with a torpedo. You can break 4 with a torpedo. Break 4, I don't know what you're referring to off the top of my head. But thanks for reminding me to do that. We got the shield matrix thing, right? We did. Damn. Nice. Okay. Transport them to the holodeck where they can calm down in a safe environment. Nice. 10 board. Fuck yeah, dude. All right. I believe that means we can turn that back on. Nice. Let's get you 2 on hull repair. Yeah, yeah. And you 2, okay. Sweet. So you're doing the shield matrix. I can't do the maturation chamber till later. That's level 2. It is. Yep. RU facilities going right there. Let's go ahead and grab these. Oh, I see. You can break 400 with a torpedo upgrade. Got it. Thank you, sir. Interesting. We just went on emergency batteries. I don't understand why that happened. Shield generator level 2. Yeah, sure. Why not? Nice. Well done. And we'll grab that shit too. So, what happened? Oh, that's right. I had to shut off something. That's why I shut off the engineering office. Okay. All right, yeah, that's what it was. And now the RU facility is gonna whoop my I still have too much power. Fire rate of the cutting beam. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh. I have enough shields. I think Tuvok can be in the cutting room. Cutting beam. Cutting beam room. Correct. Scan for life signs. Send the shuttle. No bueno. No bueno. Even more power. Shit. Fuck, it costs more than a fucking shield generator. To be fair, this is sucking 20 power, so. I mean, I can still function for 67 turns. That's not that big of a deal, right? Yeah, I could cut that off. I mean, we'll be fine. It'll be fine. No worries. See? Kuna Matata. Where are you? I'm in Sector 11. No chance. Homestead, I remember that. Ooh. Okay, won't last long in that environment. Damn. How many X board do I have now? 11. I might actually be able to get rid of that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have too many. So this holds 20, and I'm at 11. No chance of ambush. Let's get it. Is that the one I want? Yes. Let's grab this one, and then I think we'll go down here for that one, and then we'll head on to the next sector. Or head on to the next place. Yeah, notice how it's not hitting me with the stayed in too long. They fixed that to make it to where you can stay just a little bit longer before the morale starts kicking your ass. Engineering office level 2. How about we chuck a torpedo at it? Let's do that one. Wunderbar! Excellent. And I did that so that we could go. We're gonna need that food too, probably. Okay, so this is a Borg colony. Fading Borg signature. That's Homestead. All right, let's go to the Borg colony. Nice. Borg tier 4. Shield matrix level 2 first. Tetrion particle matrix. There we go. We got this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What are your orders?
Uh-oh, somebody wanted some. I think you got a bit more than you bargained for, son. Yeah, just smack him in the face. Just smack him in the face. No worries, bud. No worries.
Ability ready, Captain.
17. Bam. Yeah! Look at them. Look at my shields. 375. A lot of shields, baby.
Ability ready,
And
Captain.
let's do some evasive
Enemy
maneuvers.
shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
No more weapons for you, bitch.
Ability ready, Captain.
Boom! How about another torp? We can do this all day, baby. Where do Star Trek fans work out? And he's dead, Jim. That's great, dude. That's absolutely great. So he wants to join Starfleet, and so we need to write a letter of recommendation. He'll be unavailable for 30 cycles, but he'll get 1,000 XP. Let's do that. Tuvok also unavailable. He gets another 1,000. Balana, Harry, 7. Tuvok. Oh, really? For real? That's hilarious. Well. Charged all the way up to 450. Yeah, that's one of the bad things about the metaphasic shield generator. I almost feel like it's not worth it. 16. But the thing about it is that it gives, it's 75. This is 50. No, it's 80. So it's only 5 less than this. Should I delete one of these and build more shield generators? These are only 5 less. They use less power, though. That's the thing, right? And it increases shield recharge rate. Man gives 50 shield subsystem health. I feel like it's not that big of a deal. I think I'll be fine. Okay. So the Borg colony was a flop. Sucks. We're full on tritanium. Is there anything I need to build? All right, turn that bad boy back on. Yep. I guess let's go here, and then I'll hit up the science thing. Why are we running on emergency batteries? What did I turn on? Oh, it's the maturation chamber. Okay. At -7. To the shuttles! Excellent! I am a dummard. I'm a dummard. I am a dumber. Now it's gonna take even more power! How much power does it actually take? $18. Holy fuck. Wow. Okay. That might not be so good. That might not be so good. Of all the things. Of all the things. Compensate. Send a sensor probe. Wah. Yay. We didn't get any Borg, though. Sad panda. All right, well. Homestead. Is that about it? I think that's it. There's a chance of ambush. Chance of ambush. We're maxed on that. Damn. Food and uranium. All right, let's give it a good old save, and then we'll head out to Homestead. Oh, yes. Tetrion particle matrix. Fire rate. Fuck yeah, dude. Damage reduction to 10%. Sexy, baby. Absolutely sexy. While gathering research, scan discovers Talaxian life signs. They do not respond to Voyager's hails. Go looking for them. They might need assistance. Ooh. Hang on a second. Somebody weird in my front yard. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Oh, fuck. They're surveying. That's right. They're going to be digging. Damn. Yeah, we got a notice about 2 days ago that they were going to be doing some work on our street. And it looks like they're surveying. They're surveying directly in front of my house. Oh, that's not good, dude. Like he's standing. Like if I tried to get out of my driveway, I'd hit him. That's where he's at. That could be bad. Could be nothing. Could be bad. Anyway. So, Voyager makes a find. The Talaxian colony has settled one of the asteroids, but before contact, a battered Talaxian freighter blocks their way. We won't give up our home. Leave already. They charge their weapons, but it's more bark than bite. The fight would be more than one-sided. Really good noise cancellation? Yeah, sort of. Basically, it's the microphone. It has the ability to... It only has directional facing, so if I come on this side of it, it's a lot harder to hear me. See what I'm saying? So that's part of it, and I just keep it low and on the speakers. Pretty good. If I turn it up too high, you will hear it, because it, you know, just the ambient noise. Like, it bounces off the green screen too. Not that you can see the green screen. Tell them this must be a... Aw, motherfucker. Voyager means them no harm. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Yes! They tell Voyager that a mining organization has been harassing them, claims that the asteroid field and the Talaxians must leave. They own the asteroid field. Speak of the devil, suddenly one of these mining ships shows up and demands a decision. This is what they did in the show. And if I'm not mistaken, they have no right to claim over this because they were here first. The Talaxians were. So we need 50 duranium, 20 tritanium, 2 bioneural gel packs. Fuck yeah, dude. Voyager creates a strong shield around the entire asteroid. The barrier protects the Talaxians from all outside threats, and the miners angrily retreat. In gratitude, the Talaxians share a few of their cooking secrets with Voyager and on how to feed more mouths with less food. Important when you're just found a new colony. So, Talaxian Delight unlocked in the crew tech tree. Damn! Another +4 morale. Wow. That's hot. Are we ready? I think we're ready. I guess we should fill up on food before we head out. Yeah, we just hit that, so... Are we full on everything else? No. What is this? So we don't need that, so let's give it to the food. That means we should be able to hold some of what we got going on right here. Hunt them down! Very nice. Very nice. At max capacity. It does kind of suck that there's nothing more we can do with the with that. Be like a whole quest thing, but no. Nope. And last but not least. Oh, wow. Did I not even go here? I think I was full on resources, right? And I'm just, there's no reason. I mean, we're still mostly flush on resources. So there's not much reason to go here just for the resources. The lithium, I'm at 118. And I mean, it's 9 cycles away. I'm not seeing that being worth it, to be quite honest. Nope. Okay, I guess then, engage. Man. Whew. The cutscenes in this game are so good sometimes. Especially the ship porn. Big fan, big fan. The model looks so
Personal
good,
log,
man.
Lieutenant Tuvok. A sensor sweep of this sector has detected a possible wormhole.
Woo!
Further analysis pinpointed its location within a nearby nebula. The crew exhibits heightened anticipation and hope.
We all know
despite
what
the
it
current
is, too.
absence of empirical data confirming its classification as a wormhole or its terminal coordinates. While in earlier years, I would have categorized such a reaction as illogical, I now understand the presence of hope, even if not strictly logical, is a natural emotional response.
This is one of the reasons why I don't really respect the Vulcans as
During
much
the
anymore.
senior staff briefing, the captain posed the question, what if this truly is a wormhole leading to the Alpha Quadrant?
Because of this.
My initial assessment categorizes what-if scenarios as inefficient, hypothetical exercises. However, Captain encouraged further contemplation. Professionally, my primary directive would be the submission of a complete, coherent data protocol to Starfleet Command, alongside aiding Captain Janeway in advocating for the former Maquis and Borg crew members during their Federation review. Personally, the reestablishment of my roles as husband and father after 7 years of separation would necessitate a rational and patient approach to reintegration. Should our journey now conclude, I would not categorize it as time ill spent. My personal development,
No, Tuvok
both
is full
intellectual
Vulcan.
and experiential, has been
Spock is half
considerable,
Vulcan.
and my analysis indicates I appear to have lost my train of thought. A momentary lapse. I must address this anomaly.
So what I was
The captain has
getting
ordered a
at,
course to investigate the nebula.
sorry, what I was getting at with the the thing that made me stop respecting Vulcans, as far as like the writing goes, obviously they're still great as like a sci-fi / fantasy species. It's the way they're written, because they find human emotion illogical and all this other bullshit, and it's a very big trope with them. But as I've gotten older, I realized that it's really kind of dumb. If the Vulcans really do not understand humans and emotions and why humans have them and how they work for us and make us what and who we are, then they are actually just dumb. Like, it's like having a calculator without like a multiplication sign or a division sign. Do you understand what I mean? Just think about it like this. When you and I think about how to deal with a situation like this, efficiency as far as mechanical application is always great, but we are animals. Fundamentally, we are illogical, irrational animals, and our emotions are that irrational part of our brain that will keep us alive. It's what gives us the thing like the gut feeling. It's what makes us scared when we think we're being watched, because our ancestors were both predators and prey. And so we can feel when things are watching us, but we also have that ability to hunt as well. And what the whole point that I'm trying to fucking make about this is that if a Vulcan were to just observe a random human, or just humanity as a whole, and look at us as the animals that we are, they would see that this thing like hope and things like religion and all of the things that that humans do that are illogical actually make us what we are. Because basically our brains are good enough calculators to not only allow us to move around in the world, but they're also good enough calculators to allow us to see into the future and to step outside ourselves and contemplate reality. And there's two problems with that. One is that the ability to predict the future, the pattern recognition machine that our brain is formed into, is not accurate. It's actually quite inaccurate. It's accurate enough to keep us alive in an animal-like situation where if you see a face in the bush, you're probably gonna die, so it's good to see the face. But if you don't see a face, but you think you do, that's still good because you still live. But if there is a face and you don't see it, now you die. And so all of these things that make us what we are allow us as humans to go forward into reality. And the ability to predict the future has made us in our heads, the ability to see the future in our heads via like planning stuff out and things like that, gives us an edge in evolution, or at least in our ability to over other animals. And the second part of that is the fact that we can step outside ourselves and look at reality. And the big problem with that is that our brains are barely able to handle it. In fact, the human mind is probably not able to handle it. I don't actually think we can see reality truly the way it is. The filter that we use, that is our brains, that even with all of the scientific instrumentation that we've developed to be able to see in other wavelengths of light, to be able to hear things with the human ear, basically all the technology we've used to extend our senses, it cannot fundamentally help us understand the universe if our brains are not able to understand it. Because if our brains have evolved to understand the animal reality to this humanity, it's entirely possible that it's not able to understand or contemplate the true reality that the universe is. And instead, what it does as a survival mechanism is it uses illogical and irrational conclusions to create an order in the universe and in the world. This is like religion and things like that allow us to feel like there is we have some sort of control, or that there's some sort of pattern that we can follow, hence the pattern recognition thing. We are rewarded. Our brains give us dopamine when we follow patterns, and we build things and we make things. Our brain rewards us for doing the things that we're supposed to do. We're supposed to have sex. We're supposed to breed. Both things are very pleasurable. Even the raising the children part, extremely pleasurable. So if you're a Vulcan and you look at humanity and you see them bluffing and lying, even though they're good people, and you're like, but he's lying, but he's using that lie to do a good thing, and it's ipso facto, it works. I'm talking about like Kirk and Spock, all of their interactions. It's almost like the writers of Star Trek did not understand human nature, or they did understand human nature, and what they wanted to do is they wanted to create a mirrored reflection, so they made a stupid, really smart alien race that could not understand human emotions, so that they could explain it at the dumbest level possible to the general population. And I'm not gonna lie, now that I think about it that way, that's fucking genius. Because that's exactly what you have to do. Because think about it, half of everybody in wherever you live is stupid as fuck. Below average. That's how it works. So think about all of those people, including people in the mid-range. Some of them are stupid, even if their calculators work pretty good, just because of bad thinking habits and all kinds of other shit like that, right? I don't know about you guys, but I know plenty of motherfuckers who are like really, really smart, and they can do, advanced mathematics and things like that, but they've developed bad habits of thinking, so they don't think logically outside of, mathematical or mechanical application, and vice versa. So what are you gonna do? It is kind of weird though, now that I understand it a lot better, to see that, so the Vulcans don't, and it's just like, but it's so easy. But I guess the main reason would be so that you could explain it to idiots. If you're irrational, always expecting a predator to be in the bushes, you might survive emotions. Possibly reach the logical too, apparently. Story of... Yes, exactly. 90% of humans probably don't take 2 minutes to consider and investigate that they're correct. Exactly. And I mean, it's just by our nature, especially if you don't care about it, because you got, a million other things in your life that you are dealing with. Okay, we're plus 82. Wow. Just wow. Okay, we're at -7 power. Didn't research the tech to upgrade? Maybe it was that one. No, it was the Tetrion particle matrix. That should put us over 400, right? No. It's not here. The other ones are. That's odd. We're still mostly full. Trading station. Oh, okay. Very nice. So we need duranium. Duranium, that's about it. How big is this sector? That's where it is. Are we gonna meet future Janeway again? Is that what's gonna happen? Don't spoil it. I'm just, that was not a question that I wanted answered. Rhetorical, that's what it's called. I'm resisting the urge to go It's quite difficult. I will say this, man. They wanted to make sure you had more than enough resources at the end game. Holy crap. All right, well. That is a lot of tritanium. Wow. And we're full on damn near everything. Grab the shuttles. It'll be fine. There you go. Okay, 5 cycles. Dude, we're maxed on that, right? Yeah. Cargo bay is maxed. You're maxed. Science labs. How slow are we now? 10? Okay. Most of my dudes are gone. No! Literally just them. That's funny. Yeah, but I needed 2 more people to get that to 10. That's crazy, right? Or to get that to 9. Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly why I do that. Just because I was like, I realized I said it and I was like, whoa, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, we don't need any of it. So I guess what we should do, go for the ambush, maybe? Potential wormhole in this nebula. 1900. Chance of ambush there. Chance there. Nice. Okay. Black. Blackbird, come on now. My girlfriend left me because of my anxiety issues. Oh, wait. She just went to the kitchen to grab some coffee. Cheers, baby. Wow. Ah. Forgotten colony. Ooh. Appears to be Borg. Primitive. Very nice. That's a double. Double D, baby. Double. Another double D. Hello. Holy shit. We have ambush at double D's? No ambushes at double D's. The saddest of pandas. Oh, okay. Going up to a Borg spear, it might ambush me? Yeah, no shit. And we got a double there. Tritanium, duranium. I don't think we're going to be building much anything else after this. I'm going to have to find a way to get some power. I want to delete some of these fucking science labs, but I guess I could just turn this shit off. We don't really need it. To be fair, I could just get rid of it, but we'll just turn it off for now. Did we have? Yeah, so we're gonna switch this bad boy on, put him on hull repair. Take you off, hull repair. Okay, there we go. Nice. We're at +8 for now. 20 turns for each ebb to finish his exams. And we are at 12 of them bad boys. I mean, we've got enough crew. I'm probably going to get some more, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. There we go. Now we turn the waste discipline back on. Bought them apples. Okay, so we're not going there. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were looking here. Yeah, and then I saw this Borg colony. I was like, hey, I need to look at it. No chance of ambush. And it's just deuterium and tritanium. Double D. How many? What's that? It's 10 cycles? 168. Oh, speaking of which. Bro, look at that. Still available. 5 dilithium. That's not bad, honestly. They probably did mean to do more with it, but I get, you know, it's like, I feel like there are definitely systems in the game where it feels like they kind of ran out of time to implement anything more robust. I feel like that kind of feels like it in some ways. Yeah, it's one of those, there probably should be a cost for scanning, but I understand why they didn't, because you're just sitting, you know, burning deuterium. To be fair, though, it's one of those things, if you're sitting in the same spot, you should literally just be able to, like when you do this, you should be able to go into non-warp mode and shut down the reactor in minimum state so that it could just power the ship, and then that's it. And you just sit in the same spot. You could literally get in orbit, you know, a very, very high orbit of a star or a planet and just sit there for like a couple days. And your orbit alone would keep the ship aloft, where you could literally just shut it down, everything, and you would stay there, right? So that would prevent you from burning all of your fuel. Where it takes the same amount of deuterium to warp from system to system and to go from planet to planet as it does to just sit there. And that's not quite how it works. Sort of, but not quite. It does take deuterium to just simply run the ship. True. But it takes a lot fucking less deuterium than it does to be traveling at warp 9.9. Because you're also powering the ship at warp 9.9, which takes a lot of fucking power. Repair stations. More food. Okay. And the last one, all the way at the end, 19 cycles away. Science station. Hailed us and are eager to talk. How about that? Here's a question that I absolutely want the answer to. Do I need to wait for each EB's exams, or does end game start the end game literally? Like if I go here, will I still be able to burn turns and have to move around and do stuff like that? I'm assuming I can just go to it and it'll be fine. We're gonna save it. I guess the one thing I am gonna do is we're gonna go to the cube. To finish any side quests. It doesn't look like there's any side quests to be had, which is interesting. So the RU facility is now up and running. 18 power. What the fuck does this thing do? Hull repair. Gotcha. We've got just enough crew to run it. I don't have enough crew to run the... Where was that, There's some scientists or something? They're right here? Borg. Yeah, there we go. 11 cycles away. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and... I think we're gonna go there. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna head that way. We're at 12x Borg. And we need 4 to run both of these. We won't have enough power, but we do if we're running on batteries. But to be fair, I could get rid of a couple of these fucking things. It's not like I really need them. I could just run lower resources. It's not like I need the storage. This is the problem about knowing that I'm at the end game. Is that I can make stupid ass decisions like that. Where it's like, you know, you're at the finish line. So you don't really need to worry about hoarding resources anymore. What I wanted to do was burn turns so that I could get research done. Like that. And that's why I'm sitting right where I'm at on a deuterium thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Are all of them tier 5 now? Yep. All of them are tier 5. Excellent. All right. Cutting beam control. Let's go, baby. Sad Panda didn't get any of these revealed technologies. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool, too. Guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to be getting that. It's too bad you can't just hold it down or tell it you want to skip a certain amount. Damn. Anti-Borg torpedo. Ooh. Highly effective against Borg. Yeah, it's like, how am I even supposed to level any of these motherfuckers up anymore? You know what I mean? It's just like, I feel so sad, Panda. Sad, sad Panda. Fuck yeah, dude. 405. Do we do the Borg nanoprobe? Borg torpedo? Where the fuck is it? Use it back on you? I have no idea, actually. I do not know.
What are your orders, Captain?
That is a big fucking thing.
Moving to attack the
Fire
front,
on
Captain.
that weapon. Give no quarter.
Ability ready, Captain.
Let's
Ability
go,
ready,
baby.
Captain.
358. We're almost in range. Shield's almost down.
Enemy shields just ability ready, Captain.
Boom! Nice. What's up? Who? Okay. Okay. I love you. Bye. Have fun. Fuck is that? Oh, is it the arrows? Yeah, it was on the screen. Anyway, how do you make samurai run away? You shogun. Sir, sit down. Just... There are Borg here, okay? There's no need to torture them so. I believe they would call that a war crime. If I'm not mistaken. All right.
Moving to
Hit
attack
the shield generator.
Ability ready, Captain.
Come on, eat
Ability
it.
ready, Captain.
Boom! Yeah, the anti-Borg torpedo is pretty dope.
Ability ready, Captain.
No injuries, no damaged rooms, and we lost 7% hull. Nice. This is why I went to a place that said chance for ambush. That's why I went there. All right, let's grab the automated repair facility. Yeah, because I got this one and I got this one over here too. 1800 on that one. Yeah, we got plenty to chill. And one down here. Chance of ambush. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Moving on. That was pretty good. Those are both level 3. Oh, I had my shield matrix turned off. Whoops. Yeah, I guess we just turn this off, right? And then we build another shield matrix. Totally. Can we upgrade this one? We can. We should have enough Borg nanoprobes. That RU facility looks sexy as fuck, man. Look at that thing. All the Borg rooms look sexy. I still don't understand why they have to look like Borg rooms, though. Oh, that's great. Do you remember all the sci-fi shit in the 60s, 70s, and 80s? They had those lightning tubes. Even Star Trek did this. The light tubes. They're making fun of it. They're making fun of the light tubes, bros. Like, well done. Well done. Upgrade that bitch. Okay, let's burn some more turns. Shield matrix, done. Upgrade, boom. So I was hitting F and it would not upgrade. So now this is reduces all damage taken by 10%. So this will reduce all damage by 20%. That's fucking cool, man. So fucking cool. Whoops, that was holding food. Never mind. Let's see. This is all deuterium except this one. Cut that one off. Yep. These are deuterium as well. I could cut these off. Oh, it's 750. 600, okay. So yeah, we can burn even more without having to worry about it. Good number of formally requested shore leave. 20 crew. That means I'm not going to have enough crew to do I give a fuck? 10 crew, fine. Like, not really, but why not, right? Okay, so what shut down? Was it the cutting room? Interesting. Oh yeah, it's because that's offline. Okay. Maybe I should have let the maturation chamber cook a little bit more. Whoops. And then we upgrade the... Oh no. I don't have enough. That's no good. That's no good at all. Tuvok goes back there. Where's Kim at? You go. Yeah, you're down there. You're in the bio lab. Bring your ass back up here. I'm a dummy. She's got the highest one. I thought she, for some reason, I thought she was in the hydroponics bay. She's in the deflector. We're gonna leave her there. He's in the workshop. We got 31 torpedoes. We'll be fine. Okay, let's burn one more. All right, cutting beam. We need 6 crew for that. Yikes. So yeah, I was mistaken. We definitely need to grab some Borg motherfuckers. So let's go ahead and can we grab this? 60, so it's 1,200. No, we still need to burn a few. Let's research. Torpedo launch bay. Tier 3, we'll get the hull. We can get the hull reinforcements. That's all salvage shit, right? Yes. Science. Don't care about the energy dissipator. We could do the Talaxian Delight. I don't really care about that either. And engineering. Bussard collectors. Equinox. What? That's okay, sure. Sure. All the things. Sure. Sure. Hull repair efficiency. We could finally get the battery, I guess. I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and burn turns for that shit. Anyway. Okay, so this will be one of the last ones we do. So we're sitting at 17. How much is it? 1742. Still fucking overfilled it. Lovely. Isn't that lovely? It's just lovely. Okay. So we need 6 to upgrade that. Shield matrix is done. How's the power? We're at 144. So it does 18 to 27. So 9 power. Yes, it would eat up what I got left. That's okay. Yeah, it should be. Right? I mean, to be fair, I could dismantle this and it would allow me to build this instead. Don't need it powered unless we have damage. That's true. Torpedo launch bay. All reinforcement. And I think that's the last combat one, right? That I'm gonna get. Yeah, man, so many I missed. And the shitty part is I have no idea what they are or where to get them. Where I could have gotten them. I'm gonna need to wait. Oh, that's right. Was he here? Go there. Oh no! A Borg sphere!
What are your orders, Captain?
Roro, whatever shall I do? Oh no, my cutting beam is offline. Fuck me. Well, that sucks.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Come on, knock them shields out.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
That was pretty good. That was a pretty good shot. Okay, switch
Moving
to the
attack
shield
the front,
generator.
Captain.
Icheb's almost up.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready,
Bam.
Captain.
That's kind of weird.
Moving
I didn't tell
the
him to
port side,
attack that,
Captain.
but okay.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Boom! Yeah! Chunk-a-monk. Let's go. Whack. Fair enough. No injuries, no damaged rooms. Hull reinforcement. Yep. Okay, we could do the Talaxian Delight. Energy disruptor. Making sure. Hydroponics. Quality replicators. Mighty Talaxian. Always a good joke. Always a good joke. Oh, yeah, we still haven't gotten this. All right. Pop that open. And bam. So we're still at positive 12. Yes. Total damage 2. That's fine. Still need one more. 5 turns. Not bad. Okay, let's give it a save. Let's see if we can get some more board. So mad that I deleted it so soon. Silly, silly me. Come on. No whammies, no whammies. Hey! Nice. Very nice. Funnily enough, I could probably... Yeah. So if I need to, I can definitely... They're 5 energy as well. We are -7. Put you there. Where's Carrie at? Nowhere, little bastard. What are you doing? Yeah, maybe some more torpedoes real quick. Okay, like I said, 5 turns. And we're researching hull efficiency. So we went the entire game without that buff. I want you to think about that. Think about that nice and long and hard. Tee. Okay, no more crew. All right. This is it. Let's go. Give it a good old save. For the lulz! Running on emergency batteries. That's lovely. 1,250 science. Oh, I know exactly where we're gonna get the power from. Yeah. We'll just do that. That works. All right. So, uno más. Clickety clack. Inconclusive scanning. VOD war targeting tech. Scan for hidden ships. Dreadnought AI. Very nice. Cloak Voyager. I can't believe the cloak is a reward for fucking destroying the Hirogen. That's just, I feel so dumb to me. For blowing up the station, I mean. You'd think it would be something you could acquire multiple different ways, is what I'm trying to say. And use in multiple different kind of ways. How, dude, like, having a cloak would make Voyager's job so much easier. They would never need to interact with anybody if they didn't want to, right? It'd be insane. Multiple Borg vessels on sensors. The wormhole could be our ticket home. Take us in, Tuvok! All hands, red alert! We're going in. If we are very quiet, they won't see us. Die hard and prosper. Fair enough. I prefer to the anti-Spock, which is eat shit and die. You know, live long and prosper, eat shit and die. I like that one. 3 Borg cubes detected. Adjusting course. Picking up 2 Borg probes headed straight for us. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Wasn't that lovely? Just the best, isn't it? Battle station!
What are your orders, Captain?
We're gonna whoop that ass. That's my orders.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
No, I want you to attack.
Moving to attack the
Shields?
port side, Captain.
Why is Tom going this way? He needs to be going that way. The shields are over there. This stupid motherfucking AI, dude, is just so goddamn dumb. I can't tell it to do what I want it to do.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Oh my god, really? Why are you not turning the other way?
Moving to ability ready,
Oh,
Captain.
dude, you're dumb. That's
Moving
just
to
what
attack
it
the
is.
port
You're
side.
just fucking
Ability
dumb.
ready, Captain.
You're just fucking dumb. Well, at least I'm gonna get them both at the same time. Oh, no, I'm not. All right.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
1800, 16, 15. Bam.
Ability ready, Captain.
Come on, eat those shields.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I hit him in the side. All right, we're gonna swap focus to this guy.
Moving to attack
Target the
starboard
warp
side,
core and fire.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Yep,
Enemy shields
we're already
destroyed,
hitting
Captain.
it. Ichib, fire the
Ability ready,
torpedo!
Captain.
Oh, right up the poop chute.
Ability ready, Captain.
Remember what I said about eating shit and dying? Yeah. I would like to point out we've been fighting 2 Borg probes and we have yet to even barely lose our shields. Look at that shit. The metaphasic shield generators are the absolute badass. His shields are still fucking down, dude.
Moving to its ability ready,
I
Captain.
do appreciate the fact that that it shows you where the enemies are on the maps. That is pretty dope. I like that. I think that shows us where we are. That shows them where. If we had more precise control of Voyager, this wouldn't be so bad. Like, even if it was just click, because we're not really on a 3D plane. It's on a pseudo 3D plane, right? Like, just give me the ability to fucking click. Like, tell Tom to go over there. So at the beginning of fights, I could tell him to go a direction, and that way I could round them up. So we have to fight them. So I can fight this one first. Anyway, or excuse me, the weak one first. is what I'd want to do. Okay, now we're gonna pop Chakotay now.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Boom! Oh, we destroyed them. Icheb's torpedo right to the face. All right, Tuvok recommends immediate retreat. Other Borg vessels have likely detected massive energy surge, closing fast. Oh God. Brace for impact! Captain, we're being forced out of the nebula! It's too bad I couldn't make the game shake. That would be fucking hilarious. Surprised no voice changer for that line. I mean, fair enough. I actually don't have a Borg voice on this one. Yeah, I don't. At least I don't think I do. No, I don't. Yeah. What can I say? I mostly use it now just for the noise, just for these.
Will now commence.
The expanded soundboard. Okay. Well, that was a scenic route to nowhere. No damage to the hull, at least. We're outside the nebula, exactly where we started. I'm assuming we head back in? Because turn around for now basically just means we... Does it really matter? I'm assuming this is giving us the chance to repair and shit. Any thoughts on those energy spikes? I have no idea. Safeguarding something of value. Deliberate effort to repair intruders. Whatever they're guarding isn't worth their lives. Helms, get us out of here. Okay, fair enough. This will give me time to craft more torpedoes, at least. Always good on that, right? More torps. Okay, so we've got. I'm gonna make sure all of our weapons are. Yeah, dude. The damage resistance is fucking coming through, man. Wow. Wow. So they're all level 3. Yep. Shields, man. Like DR and I wonder if it lowers damage. All damage taken. That means it makes my shields take 20% less damage. I didn't think about that. Sorry about that. I thought this was just the hull. Torpedo upgrade. Thank you. Boom. Oh, the RU facility. Tango, you silly dog. Chance of ambush, you say? Well, that sounds like a good time. Oh, the nerdy gamer. What's up, buddy? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, baby. Love that song, man. So good. Well, I really want to throw torpedoes at it, but I'd like to get a little bit more. So, risk the biscuit? Risking that biscuit, baby. Do I love Star Trek?
Live long and prosper.
Fun will now commence.
I don't know. Maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe. I don't know, you know, it's just a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the funny thing is like, I want to move the green screen so I can show you the giant engineering diagram, and then I've got the freaking poster of all of the ships to scale with one another from all the series. And then I've got the Enterprise painting up there. No, it's over there. And then I've got a display. I've got two displays. One of Spock, alternate universe Spock, because awesome, and the Enterprise. I think it's the painting that's above Picard's couch in his ready room in the Next Gen. I believe it's the same painting. It's just in a display. Yeah, mirror universe Spock. Yeah. It's fucking cool, dude. So, yeah. Now I want to show it. Hang on a second. Be right back. You watching DS9? Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Excuse me. Dude, I freaking love display. Yeah, is it? That's funny. That's NVIDIA for you, yeah. But yeah, look, it's the full thing. In smoke. Very nice. This is one of the larger ones. You can get one a little bit bigger than this. I think it's like, maybe like that. And then the Enterprise is like a full landscape. Actually, it's not the one that was in Picard's office. It's some random fucking planet they're just orbiting, but it's like one of the really good side shots that you get at like one of the beginning of the episodes, and it's like huge poster size. I actually had an artist paint me a painting of the original Enterprise. No bloody A, B, C, nor D. Need to find a place to put this down. All right. Now we shall continue. Now that I have done flexed. What the fuck were we doing here? We came here for a reason, correct? Did I get the reason? It was that, wasn't it? We need to upgrade this. That's good news. At some point, I will stop forgetting things. I don't usually forget Star Trek things, just everyday things. Yesterday was first contact day. Hey, the best captain in my opinion, Cisco. Yes. Absolutely. Well, for you, maybe. I'm still, I gotta admit, I used to think a lot lesser of him than I do now, but he was still always number 2 to Picard. And then after rewatching the original series, I thought Kirk was a little bit up there, but the problem is that Kirk's character really is, like, if you're talking about like actual heroes, they're all about equal. But when you're talking about actual, like, you know, character presence and it has to do with the performance and all that other things, Cisco is absolutely on the next level. He's right up there with Picard. There is just, like, they transcend the actors and become the characters. It's so good. And A Pale Moonlight is really, really where fucking Avery Brooks just, oh, it's so good, dude. So good. That's a whole nother level. Yeah. Well, what can I say, man? And here's the thing. I've got this property of the Klingon Empire. I've got this symbol right here, the Klingon trefoil, tattooed right here on my arm. And I've got the Mirror Universe Terran Empire Earth with Sword of Damocles symbol on this one. Of the wormhole alien stuff, Cisco MS, I agree. I wasn't either. That's what turned me off of it when I was a lot younger, all the religion shit. As an older person, I don't necessarily mind it as much. One of the reasons it bounced off me was because of where I was in my life with that kind of thing. Fancy $300 jacket for Picard, fair enough. I'm not a fan of all the behind the scenes stuff. Like, if I didn't see their names every time I watched the episodes, I wouldn't know any of their actual names. I just want to say that. Like all the behind the scenes stuff, the producers, the directors, all the camera crew, the props, all that stuff. If that's your nerd thing, more power to you. It is absolutely 100% nowhere near my alley at all. Did you watch Starfleet Star Trek? Fuck no, I did not. Absolutely not. No, sorry. I do not watch New Trek. I have decided that I like being alive and that I like enjoying my life, and I like Star Trek, and I'm going to continue to like Star Trek. And unfortunately, I don't. And here's the thing: I don't want what happened to Star Wars to happen to Star Trek for me, because if you know where the sequels go, it kind of ruins it when you watch the originals, because you know how it ends, you know all the things, and it's just like, oh my god. If you don't know, it can't be ruined. And so I stopped early. I did watch Lower Decks to season 2, maybe 3. I'm probably going to binge it again at some point, because it was pretty. I'm not going to lie. I actually really liked Star Trek Lower Decks. Some of the humor bounced off of me a little bit. Sometimes they have a little bit too much irreverence for certain things. Like the Lower Decks episode where they were going on other ships with Lower Decks. The Klingon part was kind of cool, where the Lower Deck dude ended up becoming the captain. That shit was so awesome. That entire episode was so fucking good. I'm not gonna lie, that episode was peak fucking Star Trek. The fucking Vulcan lady on the Vulcan ship, and they come in and they block the fucking God, what were they? The Pakleds from shooting the Saratoga. Oh my goodness. That's it. And I don't understand why the rest of it can't be that way. You know what I mean? It was too good. It was too good for the show. What can I say? And to be fair, the first couple seasons weren't half bad. Like, they were actually pretty good. Like I said, a lot of people hate the Rick and Morty fucking humor, but I don't mind it. I'm an irreverent asshole. So I absolutely adore all the irreverent moments in Star Trek The Next Generation where Captain Picard and Data, where we're all laughing at Data for being an idiot because he doesn't understand humans. And it's very, very funny. Or even in Star Trek, the original series, when Bones is being, like, directly racist to Spock. Like, to his face. And I'm just like, what the fuck are they doing? Anyway, I think we have a game to play, if I'm not mistaken. I believe there's something we were doing about that. So we gotta wait 7 more turns. Might as well stock up on more bullshit, right? We got 79 there. Okay. Get the duranium on the way back. I love how we carve a path through and it slowly dissipates. That is a very awesome effect. Strange New Worlds show is great. It brought back the episodic style of classic Star Trek. I have my own problems with that one. The problem is that I can talk about Star Trek all day long, and unfortunately, this is not rant about Star Trek stream. This is play video games that just happen to be Star Trek. And unfortunately, when I play Star Trek, I tend to go off on the fucking rants, and that's just the way it is. So, recycle via the biolab. Yeah. Oh, nice. Got a bioneural jetpack out of it. Jetpack. Bioneural gel pack. Sorry, I'm a huge Trekkie. No, that's fair. I am too. The thing about it is that I didn't like what they did with Strange New Worlds. It felt like the people that made it didn't understand TOS. That they thought the campiness is what and Strange New Worlds feels like a simulacrum rather than a reimagining or a rebooting where they didn't understand the greatness and art behind the thing. And so the things that are on the surface, the campiness and all the other stuff that's kind of weird from back in the day, they kind of took that and put it on top of it. And that's almost like what J.J. Abrams did to A New Hope, or not A New Hope, fuck. The Force Awakens. That he repeated every physical thing that was done with the originals in hopes that it would make you the nostalgia kick in like extra hard. And unfortunately for him, he doesn't know how to write a good story, and so it flopped. Would I recommend this game? Abso-fucking-lutely. If you are a Star Trek fan, it doesn't matter what your favorite series is, who your favorite captain is, this is a fucking game you will like. Period. Especially if you like any Star Trek. Because it absolutely gets you into the mode and the mind. I mean, it's, you know, you got to work around it a little bit because it's a fucking video game. So it's like for instance, Maquis Raider Ally. We were supposed to blow this fucking thing up at the beginning. I don't know. I don't even think they gave us an option to do so. I can't remember. Maybe they did and I didn't do it, and I did something else and it allowed us to keep it around. But basically, this is the Chakotay ship, and it's just out there. And I can recruit it. And we can recruit the Talaxian ally from the very beginning of the game that helped us with the Kazon take back Voyager, right? And the Borg Sphere ally, even though we're probably not supposed to be able to do that. This is true Star Trek? Yeah, dude, it is. This is why this works and a lot of the new Trek doesn't for me. It's because the people that made this fucking thing, it feels like they are fans. It's like they love Star Trek Voyager, so they're gonna make a game that people who love Star Trek Voyager would love to play. And I am very impressed. I am completely satisfied with the game. It can be improved. I see a lot of room for improvement. And I've talked about them a bunch, you know, making the menus interactive down here, because there are no like spreadsheet lists. Even on this page right here, all this does is it tells you about your warp core. There's a lot of stupid shit that doesn't need to be on here. This stuff right here, none of that shit needs to be there. This entire page could be like over here and you could have more information here. The crew is another kind of wasted one because it's like all of this screen for just this, and it still doesn't tell you how many like open spaces you have. A hero screen that, you know, most of this is empty. So you literally could have screens, or like on this physical menu, like look, this is completely zoomed out. This right here, this display, that display is that right there. That right there. That's what this is. So it's like we're standing on the bridge. The who? What? The who? What? Who? I don't know who you're asking about. Which name did I say? Anyway, so yeah, this could use a bit of, oh, why isn't there a list of like all my cargo bays and what they hold and all my mats and all that, or not all the mats, because like I had at the very beginning you have a bunch of shit scattered everywhere, and it feels very chaotic. So you have to remember where everything is. The robots, the Borg. What? I'm confused. Sounds Swedish. Well done, sir. Well done. Nice. Fuck yeah, man. Good one. Oh man. That was such a good line. He's totally, yeah, happy late first contact day. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And happy first contact day. First contact day to you too, my man. That was great. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got 3 turns left. There's the nebula. We're missing food. We could use more. We could use more duranium, but we don't need to. Do we need to build anything else? Hull efficiency. No, I guess we could just, let's go grab the deuterium and then we'll be done. Every year, you and your family watch it together. The movie's 30 years old. Oh my God. I am fucking old. Torpedo damage plus 35%, baby. And we're over by 2. Womp womp. I mean, if it works, it works, right? So, I guess we'll just... Fuck it. One turn. Head on and back then now. Excellent. Hull efficiency got done too. Fuck yeah, dude. Maybe it'll get done at some point. Maybe. I got a new VR Star Trek game. I really wanted to play the Star Trek VR game, and I really thought about getting a VR headset. But then I did a lot more research into it, and I found out that it's very simple. I think it's one of the only ones on Star Trek. I think they may have converted a few others to VR by now. The one I'm talking about is one that was made specifically for VR, where it's like a 4-player co-op game where everybody takes a station and you use the station, essentially. The problem is that the stations are so fucking simplified because they're made for a general audience that if you are a huge fucking nerd and you actually want to have like some, interesting controls when it comes to using the consoles that control the ship, it's so simple that one person could potentially do it by themselves if you knew how to, once you learn how to do it, obviously. Mint Bridge Crew. From what I heard of other people who had tried it, is that the complex view was still very simplified. It's just, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can really make the LCAR system work, because it's kind of odd. Let's just put it that way. Spontaneous anomaly in close proximity to Voyager. High intensity tachyon bursts. Characteristic of a temporal rift. A temporal rift. There's a new one that just released. Is there? What's it called? It's destabilizing. Shut up, Seven. I have important things to do. This is important. Star Trek video games are important. I was so disappointed with fucking the Paradox Star Trek game. Oh man, I was so fucking mad. Like, I despise Paradox. I absolutely hate their guts. I cannot stand those fuckers. What? Full body survival horror. VR full body survival horror experience in the Star Trek universe. We are totally fucking watching this. At the very least, we're gonna watch this. Hang on. All right, sorry, my dog is ready. So, let's watch this. It's got mixed reviews, which is unfortunate, because I immediately, as soon as I saw this, my jaw fucking dropped. I mean, you saw it. I was on fucking screen. Are you ready for this? Full volume, boys. Watch your ears.
What I see is a case of hysteria, madness finally creeping in.
I am a Vulcan.
You lie, and you hate, and now you're alone. You Vulcans are nothing but a bunch of hypocrites.
I judge individuals by their actions, not their species. I'll kill him.
Kill me? Didn't giving into emotions overheat that brain of yours?
I have to stop him first.
Like, I can't believe I'm even looking at a Star Trek game. Holy shit.
We shall see, Mr. Farah.
Sponsored by Papa Nurgle. No shit, dude. Absolutely. Oh, we got another one. Dude, it actually looks like it was made in the fucking 90s, doesn't it? And I'm not gonna lie, that gives it like a charm I wasn't expecting.
Doctor.
But I mean, it looks polygonal like it used to. I know it's not. It's much higher fidelity. But it definitely feels like more of an old school game. Star Trek is not known for this kind of thing, so it's kind of weird. Don't get me wrong, it could definitely work. Like the Borg were a little bit of body horror, but this is a whole nother level. That is sexy. Oh, Star Trek Resurgence. That was another good one. One of my buddies got me that one. It was absolutely amazing. Weird, unique, and creepy? Maybe. Where is it? This game. If you are a Star Trek fan, play this game. For me, it doesn't feel like it has much replay value because now that I know the story, going back through it again is like, I'm just like, this is not my like bread and butter game, you know? I like other things. Just saying. But to play through it like once or twice, it was, yes, absolutely. Very good. Very good. If you like this is new Trek done right. It's perfect. Absolutely. Like, you know, your main heroes are a woman, and you've got a man of color. I can't even say it with a fucking straight face, dude. What I'm trying to say is just like, what was the other game? Aliens Dark Descent. This is how you do diversity. Where it's just there. But everybody is fucking competent. The story is awesome. And people get shit done. So good. Yeah, you would think that. But that's not the case. That's definitely not the case. It definitely leans that direction, don't get me wrong. But the difference is that what makes woke and woke bad is that when your commie religion comes before Star Trek, that's bad. If you want to put your commie religion in the Star Trek, but it comes after the story, after the characters, after the world building. If it comes after all of that, you're good, bro. You're good. Totally. I mean, do we not remember who fucking Gene Roddenberry was? Like, for real. Like, do we not remember the half-white, half-black motherfuckers we had in TOS? Like, it's not like this is new. It's just they understood how to write stories and make it compelling to make you bond emotionally with not just the people, but the situation, with the ideals, so that when it comes to it, you personally have the courage to do what is right when the time demands it, instead of what is just expedient. It didn't really get that way until the new stuff started coming out. It definitely trended that way in DS9 with the stuff that they did back in the 30s, showing all the racism and shit. I didn't really like those episodes because I watched it for Star Trek, not go back in time and look at the 1930s and how bad it was as racism with all the characters from Star Trek. If they wanted to make another show with that, I'd have been completely fine with that. But that's not what I wanted to watch. But it was pretty good. And they didn't throw it in your face. And that's why I didn't mind it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. And in Voyager, it was the same way. I mean, look, like the captain's a fucking woman. B'Elanna Torres, a fucking woman, right? Chakotay is a motherfucking Indian, and he's got a gigantic fucking tattoo on his face. Like, seriously, you want to fucking be diverse? This is it. Like, top to bottom, that's exactly what Voyager is. Like, and they got aliens all over the place. You got a black Vulcan, who's your head of security. You know, the white guy is the fucking criminal. Like, literally, the white guy is a criminal. I would also like to point out that the show's only actual black character abandoned his children. And that was by accident. But he still did it. TS1, 1 and 2, TNG, DS9, Voyager did great. Indeed they did. I know, right? It's so funny. When you put it in that kind of context, it's like, what the fuck? It's just like in Mass Effect with the black character in there, how they made his dad such a piece of shit. And it's like, because the reason it's funny is because the people that made Mass Effect 2 were trying to be like, oh, we're being all inclusive. This was like pre-woke when it was diversity, but let's do good story and good characters, and we'll put the diversity in. It's just there because that's how it's supposed to be, right? It just is. If it is, then it doesn't matter. The problem is it doesn't push the ideology, the message, as they say. Anyway, okay, I got way off topic. But yeah, it was funny. It was very funny. And I love this show. I didn't give a single fuck that Tuvok was black and or Vulcan. I didn't give a fuck that Captain Janeway was a female. Although it did make me very attracted to her. B'Elanna too. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, to be fair, I'm an only child raised by a single mother, and my mother was in the United States military, the Army specifically. And, well, you can kind of understand where that comes from. Trek since 17 has been Lower Decks, Prodigy. Prodigy was okay, but again, not my cup of tea. Lower Decks is really good. The Ashinar, what is it? That fan project. I forget what it was called, but it was really, really good. It had the guy from Battlestar Galactica play the Klingon general. It got some of the old Star Trek characters to play their original people in Enterprise. I forget what it was called. It's like the Battle at Ashinar or something like that. I can't remember what it is. And to be fair, the way I consume Star Trek nowadays is video games and books. I have almost all of the old books not audio books, but on like electronic books, and I've got tons and tons right over there on my bookshelf. The fan film continues was good too. And to be fair, man, the new Trek movies weren't really that great either. Let's be real. The first one was okay. It had its problems, really big problems, but it wasn't that bad. It could have been fixed, but nobody had the fucking gumption or the balls to be like, no, that's not Star Trek. Don't put it in the movie. You know, like using rock and roll to defeat the aliens in space combat. It sounds cool when you're a dork. Excuse me, when you're a theater dork. And it could work in certain settings. I didn't mind the action genre. That's not what I minded. That's not the problem with it. The problem was not the action genre. That's not what it was. The problem was the people making it were not fans of Star Trek. That's the problem. You can make Star Trek action. You can do that. You know how I know that? Hello? Have you played any of the fucking video games? Star Trek Voyager, Elite Force 1 and 2 are amazing games for their time specifically. And I'm really mad Star Trek Voyager Elite Force 2 didn't do better. It was a really good first-person shooter. And throughout the first seasons, yeah, because season 3 is being, yeah, it is. It's season 8 of TNG. But both of those games were amazing, and they were just full of action. So it's not like you can't do action. And the proof is in the pudding, dude. Star Trek First Contact was the first Star Trek movie that was basically a fucking dumb action flick. And it worked well. It had flaws, true, but they were minimal. And they were more with the story rather than them breaking the universe of Star Trek. Now, the time travel shit was a bit... But, I mean, it was such a great way to show Zephyr Cochrane and, you know, pre-Federation Earth. It was really, really good. And it was right before Enterprise came out. So it was a real good, you know, bump into that. Or was it after? I can't fucking remember. Some say the media is bad because of the political bias. It's not just the political bias. But it's putting the cart before the horse. Agreed. I think it's both. It's too much, because you can have too much political bias and it still be okay-ish, as long as you put that after everything else. But if it's still too on the nose, it could make the rest of the piece suffer, right? It could make something that could be a gem be, you know, a little bit cloudy or not nearly as bright, not shine nearly as bright. It has been a long road getting from there to here. That's right. That's right. Picard's acting was, dude, I fucking hate Patrick Stewart with a burning passion because he is such a good actor. He is such a fucking retard. And I guess that's just the price you pay, is that you got to be fucking retarded to be that good of an actor. To play a man for that long, to read so many lines of his, and to not know anything about him just blows my mind. And even after so long not playing him, instead of going back and looking at the man that Picard was, he didn't do any of that. He created some kind of new not alternate universe. This isn't mirror universe. This is some weird fucking quantum dimensional shit like what happened to Worf in TNG, where he was married to Deanna. You remember that shit? Crazy. Because I don't know who that motherfucker was, but that man was not was not Jean-Luc Picard. On top of that, the thing that freaked me out the most, everybody was pretending he was. It was so freaky. I know he does read and like Shakespeare. That's what makes him such a good fucking actor. He was a Shakespearean actor before that, a theater actor. So he didn't give away spoilers? I don't know, dude. Like, if he's I don't care if he's a cunt or has stupid opinions outside of Star Trek. I give no fucks about that. Fucking Captain America, all these other fucking assholes are the same way. I don't give a fuck. As long as it doesn't affect your art, I don't care. And as long as you don't say you hate me to my face, I'll buy your shit. It's that simple. We can just disagree. It doesn't matter. We still, the humanity will continue on. It doesn't fucking matter, right? But he just doesn't understand Star Trek. He had creative control over the first 2 seasons of Picard, and that's why they were so fucking bad. Anyway, and the thing about it is I also didn't mind the body horror with was it Ichib who got his eye took? I didn't mind any of that. The more battle weary, where it's like more war. I don't care about, like, all of that could be done properly. They did it in DS9. They did it in DS9. Everything Star Trek Picard did, everything that the new series are trying to do, everything, all the stupid action shit, all the appealing to the wider audience, Star Trek did it first. Before all of them. DS9 is proof of concept. You can do war, you can do hell, you can do all of those things and still make amazing Star Trek. Sisko is a war criminal. He poisoned an entire planet. He killed a Romulan senator. The Trek Reviewer, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Thank you for the follow, my man. When they searched Reddit and Twitter, oh, I know, dude. Basically, they hired people who don't like Star Trek, but preached the correct commie religious bullshit to write Star Trek. Or maybe they watched a couple episodes and they're, well, I like that. Oh, it's a robot. Ugh. Because, like, if you watch any of the new Trek, like none of the same like moral foundations are in the new Trek. They just are not. Like, Disco just. The people writing this shit are demons, right? I am not a religious person. I am an atheist, right? Straight up. But they're demons. And I don't mean that literally. You know, they're not magical beings or any of that stupid shit. But this is what our ancestors would call demons. You know, have you ever seen a fucking Karen freak out when she finally gets held responsible and is getting arrested, and and they're screaming and shit like that when they're getting arrested? That's what can you understand why they thought witches and demons and shit like that existed? I'm sure you can, right? This is what I'm talking about. They are so ideologically captured by their stupid bullshit that morality is upside down for them. This is why the captain in Disco could have a person who is acting suboptimally, a lot like Barclay did in TNG, and they kill him. And they treat him like dog shit. And I think about what would Kirk do? What would Picard? What would Sisko? What would Janeway? What would Chakotay? What would Riker? What would Jadzia? What would Spock? What would they do? Would it be any of that bullshit? Fuck no. I mean, the warning signs were there in the first season when they were talking about Trump and all that shit. It's just like, okay, bro, whatever, dude. I was like, whatever, I'll give it a chance. I watched like the first couple episodes and I'm just like, no, I'm good. Yeah. And I've kept up with it, but yeah, so I've ranted so much about this. All right, let's get to Janeway, shall we? The signature is Klingon. Uh-oh. Something is emerging. That's right. Janeway got fired on by a gigantic Klingon ship and her little shuttle was like, ha, 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 ha. Oh, look. Look who it is. And emit an anti-tachyon pulse and seal that rift. Take it easy, bud. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. It's always a good day to rant about Star Trek with Trekkies. Cheers, sir. It's usually considered polite to introduce yourself before you start giving orders. I outrank you, Captain. Now do it. That's funny. That shit is funny. Because she is an admiral. Like, it's so fucking stupid. It works. Like, somebody from the future literally shows up on your doorstep and they're in a Federation ship. It's obviously a Federation ship. It's obviously a human. And they obviously outrank you. Seal the rift. Klingon vessels approached, seemed aggressive. Was I gonna get to fight a Klingon? Aw, did I miss it? Aw, did I miss combat? Seems I have a lot of explaining to do. Welcome, Admirable. Ooh, fresh coffee. Would you like a cup? I shouldn't be listening to the details about the future. Ah, the almighty temporal directive. It's less of a headache if you just ignore it. Oh, Janeway. By the way, guys, I don't know if you know this. For the rest of you Trekkies out there, frickin' Lore Reloaded. It is a YouTube channel. I was gonna pop it up, but I don't have the thing available. It's a Star Trek lore channel. He's been doing some fucking really good videos lately about shit like this, about the morality of Star Trek and all this other stuff, about how Janeway and how she breaks the rules because she's a survivor and all that other stuff. It's so good. Very good. Like, his videos are getting real fucking good. I highly recommend the latest ones. Time travel fundamentally makes no logical sense, so it's pointless to treat it as anything other than a plot device. Native API, I would disagree. It depends on what is true about the universe. Is it logical in the way they use it in Star Trek? Yes, I would agree with you. However, you know, if FTL is possible through various means, then time travel is potentially possible, specifically time travel into the future. So you can't travel back in time, but you can travel into the future. That is possible. That's possible right now with our current level of technology. If, you know, just saying, it's possible. We could actually do it if we put our minds to it. Not like there's a shortage of fans that have produced TV and movies, Nicolas Cage, Tom Hanks. Damn. No shit. Yeah, it's so weird that they don't get more. They don't get. I mean, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's because they're woke. That's why. What are all those people? Right? They're all the people that held up the oppressive patriarchal system or some fucking gobbledygook. Commie gobbledygook. Oh my God. I can't believe I've fucking read that book. The fucking Bell Hooks feminism book. Shit's in my head now. It's like a virus. Gotta fight it. Anyway, I've come to tell you that to take Voyager back into that nebula is our best ticket home. It was crawling with Borg, you know that. Which is why I brought tech that'll get you past them. Must consider the possibility of deception. She could be a member of species A472 or another entity in disguise. It's good to see your diligence remain sharp, Tuvok. The doctor will find my genetic markers are identical to your captain's and merely advanced in years. They're both level 10. Why would you not use the doctor, though? Kiss! Have at it. Oh, I see. That's... I thought we were going with Kess as the medical patient. Okay, fair enough. I'm assuming Tuvok was going to ask her a fucking question or something. Ask her about the Klingons. Did you provoke the Klingons? Let's just say I had to borrow a device from the Klingons to make this journey. The costs they demanded were unacceptable. I can't remember what they asked for. I do know that B'Elanna's daughter is the one that whooped. Like, she's all of like $110, and she like destroys two Klingon dudes that are like 7 feet tall. It's so stupid. I love Star Trek so much. Ask her about the tech she brought. Yeah, care to specify? A blade of armor. Shielding and weaponry designed to counter Borg. With a little work, they could be adapted. A blade of armor unlocked in the combat tech tree. Prepare plans for integration. Transphasic torpedoes. Here we go. You ready for this, boys? Transphasic blueprint. Boom. Glad I had a little bit of resources there. Science lab. It's in the tech tree, right? Combat tech tree. Ablative armor. 20. Wow, 13. Whoa. Okay. Chill down there, buddy. Don't hurt yourself now. All right, let's fucking open that bitch up. Is everything running? 3 cycles for that. Do we have crew? We do. Nice. Excellent. Yeah, I'd say we're pretty good. We need, it's 13 turns. So this is 6. So I can go back here and get some of that. Wasn't there a double one over here? Yeah, that one right there. 124. Damn. That is 6 turns away. I'm glad I scanned everything before we did any of this bullshit. Five. Damn, look at that. That's sexy, man. I guess that's where we're going, boys. Onward! 3 turns for that. Look like, yeah, exactly. That's what I was looking for. Something that would give us basically a round trip. Alrighty, the RU facility is done. 3 doubles in that system. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, shit. That's sexy. It's fucking 27 power. Wow. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so... Ooh. Waste disassembler. That's a pretty big bar. Come on. Ice! All right, we're maxed on that. And the transphasic torpedo will be done in 1 turn. This will be done in 7. If I throw her in there, does it make it any faster? Does not. Oh well. We don't need any more of that. It's 1 cycle away. We're gonna hop over here. I feel time travel in terms of... makes sense if it creates a new time stream. Yes, but I'm not sure if that... We don't know if that matters. Right? The bootstrap paradox, we don't know if that matters. It could potentially not matter at all. The universe may not give a single fuck about any of that shit. We just think it might. Right? One of those things. But things I like to think about late at night. Like, you know, the big crunch. Ooh. Okay, sensors detect a heavily damaged Borg and just breach multiple locations. Destroy the vessel. Board. Disassemble pieces of the sphere. Let's go, baby! Come on! Boom! Surprised I didn't get any Borg out of that. That would have been real nice. All right. So I guess we just fucking head on back. Five cycles away. 1600. That's about it. Came in clutch. I know, dude. We got one. We got one. Max food capacity. Womp, 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 womp. That's something I could actually turn off. Yeah, it's not like we really need it. And there's food right here. So go on in there and get that shit now. Ooh, 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 come on, come on. Why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way? I mean, we're still full, right? So... Is this it? Ablative armor has been researched. Fight your way to the wormhole. All right, boys, we're gonna call it there. I hate to do this because we're right at the end, but unfortunately I have to go. Gotta go pick up my dog, gotta eat lunch, all the good shit. So on that note, my friends, we'll be back tomorrow bright and early at some point in the day. I haven't decided when I'm gonna get on yet, but I'm gonna try to get on early. You know, we did it this morning. I've been fucking getting it done. So until next time, my dudes, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. I'll see you boys next time. Peace out, bros. Peace out. And thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
They came with fire.